Hey guys, this is King Ruthless, and I'm bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary. This is going to be a Protoss versus Zerg on the map. Oh goodness, what is it? Antigua Shipyard, MLG? Yeah, so it's going to be MLG Antigua Shipyard. And if you notice that in a lot of my videos when I do a first cast, that there's actually not the names up and the production tab up already. This is my third time casting the game, so sorry about that. I usually try to cast them while they're fresh, but I've had a little bit of difficulties with these casts so far. Enough about that. Let's introduce the two players. Spawning in the bottom left on MLG Antigua Shipyard, it will be RevSaroVati. He is of Team Area 51 Gaming. This is a clan war, by the way, and his opponent will be ccMoa as the Green Zerg. They are spawning cross locations. This is good for both players, especially a Forge fast expanding Protoss and a 3-basing Zerg. So ccMoa is of Team Fallacy, by the way. Some very strong players on that team. This is a clan war that happened several weeks ago. I have not been able to get out the videos, unfortunately, because, you know, honestly, it's been really crazy at work. I'm sorry, guys, that I keep saying that, but when you work 50, 60 hours a week, you don't have much time left for casting, especially when you want to play some StarCraft or to play some other games or watch some GSL. Casting kind of takes a, well, what can you say? It takes the non-precedence right here. So I'm back in it. I'm back to uploading more and more videos, more and more content. I hope you guys enjoy these casts as much as I like to deliver them. I love seeing your comments, by the way. I've been getting some nice support from some new viewers, so I definitely appreciate that, guys. And I'm on about 88 subscribers right now. If I can get 12 more, then I will do a 100 subscriber video. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. The most pressing idea that I've gotten so far is actually to do a drunk cast where I have to play a drinking game while I cast games. And that sounds like a lot of fun, so I might end up trying that out. Notice here, by the way, back to the game, that SaroVati is gone for what looks to be a 15 or 16 Nexus before he's going for a Forge. So the Zerg here should go ahead and get an expansion, but he's actually going to finish with these guys in gas. Notice he's still keeping them in gas. No, he's actually pulling them off just now. He's keeping one drone in gas just in case, but I mean, right here you should just take all your drones out of gas unless you want to be super aggressive. So we do have the probe here for ccMoa leaving the base now. Now there's actually no reason to do this. You can stay in the base, but maybe he wants to have all the mining that he can. Meanwhile, we see Overlords are making their way across the map into very nice locations here. ccMoa will be able to spot the high ground. If he moved his Overlord just slightly over here, he would. Also bring an Overlord to this position as well. Will definitely help with high ground advantages in case he wants to go for a nice Ling Roach bust. But we do see that the Photon Cannon is going down here for SaroVati as well as a Gateway. And meanwhile, the worker count is going to get pretty on up there. We do have a second assembler on the way. We do have an expansion just now going down for ccMoa, and if he wants to macro, now is his time. Now is the time when you just start spamming drones, you start making lots and lots of hatcheries, we go up to 3 really, and you try to come back in that regard. Notice that there is a second probe out here. He's just hiding out while these scouting Zerglings just move around the map, trying to see if there's any other scouting potentials going on. Speed is about to complete, but here we go. Roach Warren is completed. Or, sorry, not completed. It's actually just now starting. Notice positioning of these two Zerglings. It's just right here on top of the ramp. Obviously, ccMoa is going for a rush. He does not want his opponent to know exactly what he's up to. So he needs to keep that queen near the ramp just in case the probe gets by these two speedlings, that he's able to pick it off with this queen. We do see that the Roach War is about to complete. There's a lot of larvae here. SaroVati is going to be in a world of hurt if he does not scout this in time and does not react in time. +1 is on the way. This is a little bit scary, actually, because that +1 is coming before the Warp Gate research is on the way, and there's only one gateway at this point in time that Roach Warren is about to complete, and that hatchery gets canceled. This is in fact an all-in. There we go. 8 roaches on the way as well as 6 Zerglings. They do have speed. This is a Roachling bust, guys. And if you're going to Roachling bust, you really have to keep your opponent in the dark until the very last second. So we see the Zerglings are picking off that probe. That probe just checking for a third just in case his opponent didn't expand down here. He actually took a fast third, or put his second base here and then took his third down here. I've done that several times myself, and I know that players like DRG like to do that. But the roaches, 8 roaches trundling across the map. Only 1 sentry out right now. A second one is on the way. 2 gateways coming down here for SaroVati. But look at this. This is a big tell right here. Sending out 6 Zerglings. There's a 7th one right here. And he's noticed that there's got to be more Zerglings where that came from. So He's being a little bit too aggressive. SaroVati knows that something's up. There's another photon cannon going down, as well as a fourth gateway. That +1 is about to complete, and here comes another pylon. No, he's actually going to see this army pushing in here. And this is pretty much make it or break it right here. The Zerglings need to focus fire down the buildings, but nice force field there from the sentries, preventing that pylon from taking any additional damage. One of the cannons being focus fire down by the roaches, and actually he needs to keep up with these force fields. It looks like one sentry is kind of stuck there. A little bit of a misclick right there. He's actually put down the force field on the... Oh my goodness, this is looking really bad. So the roaches are swimming in as well as the Zerglings. Lots of damage being done. They need to focus fire buildings so they can make a hole into the base and get all the units in. Now notice that there's these Zerglings just kind of sitting out right here. They should be getting into the fray for ccMoa. Getting a decent surround with the Zerglings, but there's not a lot here to really deal with all these sentries and probes. There's only 3 roaches left. And he started with, I think, 8 roaches. Getting down that pylon right there has kind of sealed the deal. As the Zerg player, you cannot allow pylons to get down. You cannot allow that wall off to continue. And these Zerglings are just so late to the party. So actually the gateways are turning into warp gates. There are 4 cannons up here. There's no way that ccMoa is going to be able to break this. He gives the GG. And really nice defense there right there by SaroVati. A little bit of whiffing on the force fields, but just keeping him safe against an all-in. 4 cannons will keep you safe against any sort of roach bust or roach baneling bust or roachling bust. It's a very safe build that you can do in case you think that your opponent is going to be very aggressive. And the issue here was, again, those Zerglings, I want to point those guys out. I know there's a battle going on, but there was like 10 Zerglings that could have been streaming in here, killing off more and more units, maybe focusing down these pylons. So that'll do it for this game, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the cast. I've been your caster, as always, your host, as always, King Ruthless. Be sure to check out Area 51 Gaming at Area 51 Gaming. I'm sorry, it's area51gaming.com. Check out Team Fallacy, and definitely get more people in to, subscribe to my channel. I'll get out that 100 subscriber video. I'm not a lazy bum. I will actually get it out, and we'll have tons of fun with it. So be sure to rate, subscribe, comment, favorite, and get your friends involved, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.